Yo guys, welcome back to another League of Legends video. We are playing Kassadin mid lane. So the way you want to play Kassadin is pretty much farm to 6, and that's when you could start trading a little bit more. But the early game is the most important part, and how you want to play the early game is pretty much you don't want to get poked down by their ranged. But if, let's say, he tries to do it, you want to queue something, even if it's a minion, just to get the magic shield, just to block some of the damage when you try to go for CS, like that, and you go for CS. So even if it traded back right there, I would still kind of win the trade because of my magic shield I get from my Q. I see a lot of Kassadin players try to poke down with Q, and then they don't have black shield or like magic shield for when they go forward in CS, and they just lose a lot of HP early game, and all of a sudden, well, now they're in trouble. This is pretty much how you want to play it. You don't want to force anything. You just want to kind of CS up. Veigar does the same, pretty much. But I feel like we scale a little bit better than the Veigar. Just gonna queue that because I don't want to miss more CS. Let's W that. We can get this one at least. So, again, the most brutal part is facing ADs, because then your magic shield doesn't really block anything. See, I won the trade because my Q pretty much blocked all his damage. And we didn't really get any damage, which is good. Kind of perfect. This is how you want to play the lane early game at least. Then when you hit 6, then you can start going a little bit more aggro. But again, if the Veigar uses Q on the minions, then you can just go forward and Q. Pretty much like Malzahar, when you go forward and E, if they use like spells on minions. You want to kind of implement the same strat here. Again, if he out-attacks me now, there's a lot of minions, so he has to face those instead of me. This is just poorly played from the Veigar. He's trying to freeze here, not sure why. Like, he is like lower HP, lower mana than me right now, and he's trying to kind of, like, if he gets a gank, then of course I'd understand. I have to do it. That's a good gank. He caged me, but I do have TP. Ooh. Land that. Bounce that. Okay, we trade flash. I'll take that. I mean, I got my flash earlier. I got his flash now. Not the worst. Should have paid more attention. I didn't think Lee Sin would gank from top to middle. I thought he was gonna recall. Nah, this guy is insane. He doesn't even reset to that. Wow. Veigar's gonna miss hell a lot here though, because of his kind of not bad, but his way was in a very bad position, and he had to reset there because it was very low. TP's in late as well. The wave is still showing to us. We have our tier stack in. Don't know how much gold I recalled with. I probably could have bought something else, but I was just too stressed looking at the mid fights. Good little jukes here. Q him, throw some damage. Gotta pay attention to the Lee Sin here. Juke that again. This guy is whiffing. Like, if you can play like this early game with gas, you're literally solid, because this champ is hard scaling late game. Like, how many times have you guys not heard GG Kassadin 16 FF? I mean, I hear that every game. Again, the issue people don't understand with Cass is his early game, even though it's weak, it's not weak in per se, like you can abuse it very easily, because it's still very playable for Cass against a mage. Maybe against a of course against AD champs it's gonna be harder, but now when I'm like, look, I'm level 6, look what happens, literally. That's just so free, the champ. Hey, what you doing? Hey, don't touch that! It's fine. Like, do you guys understand how the weak champion, like, look how weak I was. I mean, Veigar isn't the strongest early game champ as well, But like, it's very playable for the cast, and this is why I usually ban him against when I play Malzahar, because very hard champion to abuse. What mythic do I go here though? I mean, I guess I go Lost Chapter first, but what mythic do I go? Let me just check this real quick. I feel like Ludens could be good, but I guess Everfrost is also one of the stronger builds for Cass. I've seen Ludens on the pro players. Ludens, Sorks, Archangel. I like that, to be fair. I feel like every time you play a champion with kind of like one dot champ skill, which is like my Q, I'd rather just go Ludens, no? Again, now he's 5. You can trade like this. Very, very easily to trade like this, especially when I have mana. Back away. Very easy playable now when I had 6. Just gotta be careful from the listen. We're gonna ward now. We have 2 wards. Let's place a ward here. Go in for a poke. That ward is not great, but playing Cass again makes it very easy to escape ganks as well. Waiting for Zac and then we'll go in pretty much. Nice. Like, insane champ. I swear to God, I don't understand why the champion is so strong. I swear people are sleeping on Cass. And this is why I permaban Cass, guys. One slight mistake, and if you can't... The thing is, people usually say... Like, when I play against Cass, I usually say abuse his early game. Because his early game, again, is weak. He's very short ranged. He's not the mobile before 6. Abuse it. But again, it's so hard to abuse it. So it's kind of like usually the biggest thing happening is him just free scaling. Even if it's 0-0 hit 6, maybe you can like you can play against it, of course. But then he makes, let's say, a good roam or a good TP. His R is literally a flash, and then he picks up like 3 kills. Now GG. And now I can just do this. Like, look, what can you do against that? He can't do anything. I can just re-engage like this every time he walks up. Like, how annoying. His jungle can come. It doesn't really matter. I have my R. Like, nice. He can't even see us now. Look. Look! GG! This is why I don't play Cass. It's literally free low. But then again, it really depends on the matchup. This is a kind of a easier matchup, I'm not gonna lie. A bigger matchup. This guy requested it, and I said, hey, I don't play Cass often, but when I do it against a shit champion like Veigar. Why not? Nice little poke here. Let's just ward because Lee Sin might gank. Nope, he's still bot. Careful not to get caged. I mean, Veigar can still probably burst us down. I'm looking for a T move here. Wow, that's pretty good. Lee Sin is playing very well. I don't think we can do much here. I'm just gonna go back mid, try to zone this guy from CS. We have TP in 16. We can maybe look for a bot play when we do. I mean, this guy can't even cage correctly, so it makes my job really easier to kind of poke him down. I'm just gonna kind of freeze this and make him miss this wave, because don't really get much from recalling now. I could maybe get a plate. Maybe that's better. I'm gonna get a plate afterwards anyways. It's fine. I'm gonna... Wait, this guy stays? No way this guy stays. What a madman. Nah, I'm not gonna let you farm, buddy. Not gonna happen. Sorry. My weak early game was literally for 2 minutes. This Just gonna get the plate probably and reset. I have a lot of gold here. YouTube is in. Well played, I guess. I'm just gonna get this reset. Grab a pink as well. I want to go Ludens. I want to try it out. I mean, Everfrost is probably better because you get a little bit tankier, but I feel like the burst, especially with my sorcery boots, is gonna be insane. We win this? Yeah, we win this now. Nice play. Stepping out of the turret range so I don't get like extra turret charge from nothing. And then he's walking back in. So let's reset. That's gonna push in because we took the wave here. I'm just gonna go get my Ludens and run back mids. My Q is gonna do more damage now. Let's grab like this. Why not? 9 Dark Seal stacks as well. We are zooming here. Double the CS on the mid laner. Hey, this guy is not happy, but this is why when people ask me who do you ban as Malz, I say Cass. It's not again because it is a rough matchup later on. Trust me, like after 6, it does get rough for any mage. But the early game is not rough. But the issue is again, Malzahar can't really do anything against like Kassadin farming because if we E, he can block our E damage with his Q pretty much, like I did with Veigar. And bruh, and why would I want that? Like, why would I want that in my life, really, you know? Why would I want a champion scaling better than my champion and pretty much have a free roam potential every time he hits 6 or every time he after 6, you know? And I can't really follow him. Just gonna pick this. Looks a little bit sketchy. Nice damage. This guy can't set up ganks. Like, it's so obvious him trying to set up ganks because he's walking forward. But the issue is he's not really doing it well. He's just walking straight on me pretty much. And hoping to, like, for Lee Sin to come. And this guy literally Qs the minion. So now he doesn't have any burst damage. So I can just go in for free. Very bad players, but this is the elo we're stuck in because of the stupid transfer region with it. Okay, let's just reset. How much do I need for... Yeah, let's just upgrade Magi's. I think it's a good buy. We're 10 stacks. I'll be very hard to kill because of my, again, my R is literally a flash. And I'm pretty strong, so it doesn't really... Like, it doesn't really look risky here. And we get a legendary item, so we'll literally get extra... Wait. Yeah, we get an extra mythic. So this gives us 5 extra magic pen as well. So we literally have 5, 6, 11... 16 plus 18, 16 plus 18, 34 magic pen, and this guy has 35, so we're literally doing true damage to Veigar. Everything you see that does damage here does that damage. The wave clear is also very good. Let's try to run bot here. I feel like it's Jesus, look at that damage we do.
Ally has been slain.
Maybe jump over this wall. Ouch. Well, this is again why Kassadin is broken. Yeah, the guy who requested Kassadin, here you go, guys. Literally pretty much playing this 1 versus 5. But this is what the champion can do. Little bit of gap. And there's FF 15-minute game. Hey, the guy who requested Kassadin, hey, literally self-explanatory why it ended in 15 minutes. Guys, ban Kassadin if you want to climb. Don't underestimate the champion. Very broken champ. Doesn't require high skill cap as well. Hopefully this video was enjoyable, and yeah, I'm sorry for the short game, but what can we do? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.